Hi everyone, I'm Arya from Susan's family. Today I'm bringing you the Fortune Anew Anthurium. The decor consists of flowers, leaves, turf, floral foam and vase, 5 parts in total. Among them, the flowers and leaves need to be crocheted and made, while the others are pre-made. First complete the bouquet, flower centers and leaves, then insert them into the vase filled with floral foam and turf, finally tidy up the shape. For specific tools, yarns and color schemes, please refer to the printed pattern chart. There are 5 flowers in total, 3 large flowers and 2 small flowers. The flowers are divided into the main part, the flower centers and assembly, 3 parts. First crochet each part in sequence, then assemble them together. Start with the main part, which comes in 2 sizes. Both are crocheted back and forth starting with a magic ring, and the final round needs to wrap thin wire. Since the product uses double strands held together, we first take 1 strand from inside and 1 from outside the yarn ball. Like this, crochet with 2 strands held together. First, cast on the double magic ring. To make it clearer for everyone, I'll demonstrate using different yarn here. The yarn loop wraps around the left index finger and middle finger twice like this. Pinch the crossing position with your hand and take the loop. Hold the yarn with your left hand. Transfer the yarn loop between the left index finger and middle finger. Take the crochet hook. Insert into the yarn loop. Yarn over and draw through. First make 1 chain stitch as beginning chain, which does not count as a stitch, gently tighten. Then work 10 single crochets into the yarn loop. Check the stitch count. After completing all, stretch the loop. Turn the work piece. Gently pull the yarn tail. The loop will become 1 large and 1 small. Now pull the short loop. Tighten the center. Then pull the yarn tail tight to tighten the loop. This secures the center position. Finally join with a slip stitch to the first single crochet. Pull tight. Up to this point, you can cut it directly. This completes the first round. Now work the second round. Note that from the second round, the main part is worked back and forth in rows. First chain 3 as beginning chain. The turning chain for the double crochet counts as 1 stitch. Then follow the pattern chart and work into the next stitch. All the following single crochet stitches will be double crochet increases, meaning work 2 double crochets in the same stitch. Yarn over, insert the hook into the left stitch. Pull the yarn through. Yarn over and pull through, yarn over again, and pull through to complete 1 double crochet. Continue with 1 more double crochet. This is 1 double crochet increase. We will complete all the remaining stitches. Once completed, the second round is done. Move on to work the third round. Again, chain 3 as beginning chain first. Turn the work piece. Work 1 double crochet into the stitch on the left side of the chain. Next is 1 front post double crochet. Yarn over. Insert the hook between the posts of the first and second stitches. Right here. Pay attention to the position. Then exit between the posts on the left side. Yarn over and draw through. Yarn over again, pull through the first 2 loops. Yarn over once more, draw through. This completes 1 front post double crochet. Continue working a double crochet increase on the left stitch. Completed. Next stitch, work another front post double crochet, yarn over and insert between the posts on the left side. Right here. Continue to exit on the left side. Pick up the post of the double crochet, yarn over and draw through. Yarn over again, and pull through, yarn over once more. This completes the front post double crochet. Continue working a double crochet increase on the left stitch. Next stitch front post double crochet. Then double crochet increase. Keep it going. Work until about this position. Next pay attention, work 2 double crochets and 1 treble crochet in 1 stitch. Yarn over. Make 1 stitch. Then work a double crochet. After completing, continue with a treble crochet in the same stitch. Yarn over twice. Insert into the same space. Pull the yarn through. Yarn over and pull through the first 2 loops like this. Repeat 3 times. That's 1 treble crochet. Next, work a front post treble crochet on the left side. Yarn over twice. Insert into the middle of the left post. Yarn over and pull through the loop. Yarn over again, pull through the first 2 loops like this, repeat 3 times. This stitch is in the center position of the flower. Refer to the previous demonstration, complete the remaining stitch count for this round. Note that the last double crochet increase is worked into the beginning chain of the previous round. Up to this point, the 3rd round is completed. Next, work the 4th round. First, make a beginning chain. Turn the workpiece after completing. Continue crocheting double crochets. After completing the double crochet, here work a back post double crochet. Yarn over, insert from underneath the fabric and come out. Then insert on the left side. This corresponds to the front post double crochet of the previous round. Yarn over and draw through the yarn. Yarn over again. Pull through. One back post double crochet is now completed. Continue crocheting according to the pattern chart for the remaining stitch count. Let me demonstrate the back post double crochet technique once more. Yarn over and insert from underneath. Then come out on the left side. Draw the yarn through. Yarn over and draw through, yarn over again, and draw through. This is the right side effect, let's check the wrong side. The wrong side will form this raised texture. When crocheting to the pointed shape of the flower, pay attention as the pattern differs, don't make mistakes. Here work 2 double crochets first. Work 1 treble crochet. Work 1 back post double crochet. Continue working 1 treble crochet, and 2 double crochets on the left side. Follow the pattern chart for the remaining stitches. The final round of treble crochets is worked into the beginning chains of the previous row. After completing the 4th round, finish the 5th round according to the pattern chart. As you can see, this is what it looks like after 5 rounds. Once the last stitch is done, make a chain stitch to secure and cut the yarn. Next, take the thin wire. Wrap around the edges. Watch my demonstration. Next, I'll demonstrate the edging technique. Keep the textured part facing up, insert the hook at the corner. Prepare a thin wire of suitable length. Fold it in half. Hold the thin wire and hook tightly on the wrong side of the fabric. Yarn over and draw through. Secure with a chain stitch. Then work single crochets along the edge. One double crochet corresponds to 2 single crochets. While crocheting, keep the thin wire and yarn tail pressed to the back. When reaching the corner section, note this is a hole, work a single crochet increase. Rotate. This side is worked 1 stitch per stitch, single crochets wrapping the thin wire. Follow the chart to work half double crochets and double crochet increases in the 7 stitches at the top center of the motif. Watch my demonstration. On the middle chain stitch, work a treble crochet, then a picket of 3 chain stitches. Then work another treble crochet in the same stitch. Next, work a double crochet increase on the left side. Double crochet. Half double crochet. Work single crochets in all remaining stitches. When reaching the corner, remember to work a single crochet increase. When reaching the corner, remember to work a single crochet increase. While working this side, remember to hold down the yarn tail while crocheting. After completing all, join with a slip stitch to the first single crochet. Tighten, then work 1 chain stitch to secure and cut the yarn. Gently tidy up the motif. Trim off all the yarn tails that were pressed down earlier. We'll take the thin wire, twist it to secure. Leave this side uncut. After completing the main part, work the flower center. For the flower center, take gold thread, work with 2 strands held together, start with an adjustable magic ring, and follow the pattern chart. The flower center uses 3 large and 2 small crochet techniques, which are simple, so I won't demonstrate them one by one. You can complete it on your. Next, I'll demonstrate the components. Take the flower stem, thread it through the middle of the starting chain. Mindful that the textured side faces up. Apply glue on the upper side of the flower stem. Thread the pre-crocheted flower center through and secure it. Note here, the main part and flower center need to match in size. Then, using a sewing needle, thread the yarn tail of the flower through the hole. Next, apply glue here to attach and secure it. We'll take the thin wire and the yarn tails of the main part. Glue them all together. Apply glue. Take yarn in the same color as the leaves. Wrap the flower stem. When wrapping the yarn, wrap all the yarn tails and thin wires together. Trim off the excess yarn tails here. Continue wrapping. When reaching the end, apply glue as well. Secure the yarn ends. Cut the yarn. This completes the assembly of our flower. The crocheting method for small flowers is identical to large flowers. Work only up to the 4th round, and fasten off the yarn. The edging method is the same. Make sure the raised texture is on the right side when crocheting the border. Complete the remaining large and small flowers following the demonstration. Next, I'll demonstrate the crocheting method for leaves. Leaves are divided into large and small ones, totaling 8, 5 large leaves and 3 small leaves. Begin with a foundation chain, and work back and forth. Finally, wrap thin wires around the edges and assemble them. Watch my demonstration. First, hold the yarn with your left hand. Yarn over the hook to make a slip knot. Then crochet chain stitches according to the stitch count on the chart. Once the chain is done, go back to the 4th stitch from the end. Work a DC2 in 1 into the top half loop. Then work half stitches into the loops on the left side one by one. Crochet the double crochets corresponding to the chart index. Once the double crochet is complete, work a half double crochet. Yarn over the hook. Pull the yarn through. Now there are 3 loops on the hook. Yarn over again. Draw through all 3 loops on the hook in once. 1 half double crochet is now complete. Continue working half double crochets into the loops on the left side one by one. After completing, work single crochets into the remaining half stitches. Once finished, rotate the piece and crochet the other side. Everyone should work one stitch to another as you crochet. Remember to hold down the beginning tail of the yarn while crocheting. When reaching the last stitch, it's 1 double crochet followed by 3 increases, meaning work 3 double crochets in one stitch. This completes the beginning chain and first row. We'll tighten and cut off the beginning tail of the yarn. Continue to the second row, first chain 3 as beginning chain. Rotate the piece. Continue crocheting according to the pattern chart. The crochet method is very simple. Everyone complete the first 3 rows according to the pattern chart. Look, this is the effect after completing the first 3 rows. Secure with a chain stitch on the last stitch. Stretch the loop and cut the yarn. Next, I'll demonstrate the edging part. The edging part has 2 rounds. The first round doesn't need to wrap thin wire. The second round needs to wrap thin wire while crocheting. Please watch my demonstration. First, insert the hook at the pointed shape. Chain 1 as beginning chain. Work a single crochet on the left side. Pay attention, when crocheting, you need to secure the starting yarn tail while crocheting. First work 2 single crochets. Then on the double crochet post of the second row, crochet 1 half double crochet and 1 double crochet correspondingly. Next, work 2 double crochets into the beginning chain of the third round. Arrive at the corner position. At the corner position, work 1 double crochet and 1 increase, 3 stitches. After completing, move to the edge position. Everyone follow the stitch count in the pattern chart to crochet accordingly. Complete this round. After completing the last stitch, join with a slip stitch to the first single crochet. This completes the first round of the edging. Next, work the second round, starting with a chain 1 as beginning chain. Take the thin wire. Fold it in half. Place it behind the fabric piece. All stitches in this round need to be crocheted while wrapping the thin wire. Skip the first single crochet, where the slip stitch was made. Start from the second single crochet. This entire round consists of single crochets only. When reaching the pointed shape of the leaf, work a picket of 3 chains. Continue working single crochets after completion. Work all the remaining stitches. After completing the last single crochet, skip this stitch as well. Join with a slip stitch to the first stitch. Chain 1 to secure the yarn. Pull tight. Tidy up the leaf to make it round like this. Once completed, take the thin wire. Twist them together tightly. The demonstration of the crocheted section for the leaves is now complete. Next, I'll demonstrate the assembly part. Take the flower stem. Place the yarn tail and thin wire together with the flower stem. Apply glue. Take the leaf-colored yarn. Wrap the flower stem. Follow this method to wrap all the flower stems completely. Secure the end with glue. Up to this point, the assembly of the leaves is now complete. For the remaining large and small leaves, simply follow the demonstrated method to finish them all. The crocheting method for large and small leaves is identical, only the stitch count differs, and the edging technique is the same. Up to this point, the crocheting part is completely done. Finally, I'll demonstrate the components of the flower. First, tidy up all the leaves and flowers, then refer to the detail page image, adjust the height of all flowers and leaves, place the flower in the middle, arrange the leaves around it, and achieve an effect like this. Next, take a piece of thread and secure the base by tying it. Finally, measure the height with the flower pot. Trim the ends neatly one by one. Note that after trimming, the yarn over sections will come apart. Similarly, take some glue and secure them again. Follow this method to trim the rest neatly. As you can see, this is what it looks like after trimming. To make the following flower arranging more convenient, here we can also tie them with thread. Set aside the completed bouquet for now. Next, take the flower pot and floral foam. Use a craft knife to trim the floral foam. During the process, pay attention. Be careful not to cut your hands. First, trim a large piece of floral foam, and place it in the center of the flower pot. Then trim some smaller pieces to fill around the edges tightly, ensuring the large central piece doesn't wobble. During trimming, lots of powder will fly out. I won't demonstrate this on camera, trim over a trash can instead. Start by trimming a large piece of floral foam like this. Place it right in the center of the flower pot. Take some small leftover pieces, and fill tightly around the edges. Now the floral foam is properly filled. The method is simple, just ensure the central piece doesn't move around. Pack the edges tightly. Next, take out the turf. Measure it against the flower pot size. Cut out a circular piece of turf. Refer to the pattern for exact dimensions. I've prepared this in advance. Then fold it in half like this and cut a cross-shaped gap in the middle. Thread the bouquet through the center of the turf. Insert it into the center of the floral foam. After inserting the bouquet, tuck the turf into the flower pot. Let's check the effect. Finally, adjust the shape of the leaves and flowers. Up to this point, the making method of the entire potted plant is completed. If you have any unclear parts during the process, don't hesitate to join our Facebook group to get supports. Susan's family, supporting your handwork experience, sharing the joy of life. Thank you for watching. See you later.